Saber.
That's what it is. All right, we'll see you in our next hour.
Shout out to my friend Chastity Bird, who called it a laser sword.
Oh, Chas, we love you.
I think this is going to take a while, so we've got to get right into it. We are doing a reindeer scramble. What does that mean, Chelsea?
So we have all these letters. You have to find the letters that our producer Danielle and Em have graciously written and cut out, and then you have to spell all of Santa's 9 reindeer. So we don't have a key.
All 9.
This is from memory,
yeah,
and we've got to get it right. So the first one to get all 9 correctly obviously wins this game.
Or the most.
All right, y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I think it was funny that we were even talking about that we don't quite know all of them.
Are we going to be able to?
I know, I kind of worry about room.
Gosh, this is hard.
Oh, I think we're going to run out of room.
Blank.
Yeah, this one's blank.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh, they are. Yeah. Throw us off. 3 minutes.
Ugh. Maybe we should.
I'm putting my words together closer, so.
Okay, thank you. Does anybody see an N? I know we're not supposed to help each other, but.
Oh, look at us. It's so here you go.
Thank you. Where? Thank you.
Gosh.
Oh, that's a Z.
How y'all coming along?
Concentrating.
Does anybody see an A?
If she wins.
I need an A. Oh no, one fell. Goodness gracious.
Joe there.
Thank you. Such a gentleman. Oh, I found an A.
You're welcome.
What are the other names? Oh, okay, okay. Hold on.
This is like the most silent
I know, it really is.
studio
I'm trying to
time segment
talk.
we've ever had.
Just here breathing. 1 minute, guys. Okay.
2 minutes. I think it was
2
2
minutes? Okay, 2 minutes.
Oh.
Chelsea?
Yeah,
This is hard.
thank you, Danielle.
I have the most room to run.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to take your pee. How many do y'all have, guys? I feel like I'm
I don't have a
going
lot
so
completed.
slow.
Do I already have that?
That's yours.
What are you doing?
Don't you take one.
I need you.
Oh, then my back's hurting.
Yeah. 1 minute.
Oh my gosh. Jesse! Where in the world?
Does anyone have a U?
Oh, there, I find it. Here's a U.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See? We're all working together.
I don't know. Joe's
H.
moving pretty fast over here. Why you over here? Taking up my space.
I need a Z and an A.
Get out of town. Get out of here.
I need to move on. Okay.
Chelsea's bothering me.
I need an L.
Do I need an E?
Right here.
Where are all the M's
I was
at?
gonna say.
N or M?
M.
Right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's one. What? P.
Okay,
9,
that's it. That's
8.
it.
That's time, she
Wait,
said?
that was just time?
Oh,
you
Okay,
guys
we didn't have a countdown. Okay,
okay. What do you have?
I have 4 fully done.
Blitzen, Dasher, Dancer,
I have Blitzen. So, do you have the key, Danielle? So I'll read the name. I have Blitzen, Dasher, Dancer, and Donner. But
Oh, you have
know
4.
Dasher, Dancer. You know Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Donner, Vixen, Comet, Cupid.
Okay, you got 4.
I think you got them out of order.
I
the
did.
song.
I did. Comet, Dasher, Vixen.
Hey now, hey now, hey now.
Rudolph, Donner.
So you have 4 too. So
One,
what do
two,
I didn't do
three,
as
four,
good with this
5.
one.
you have 5?
I got 3.
Joe, how
I,
missing this?
I have 5, and with 1 letter, I would have 6.
Ah!
That was good.
I'll give it to you.
That was
Oh,
good.
I thought I was moving slow.
I know.
Okay.
I think Joe wins. You're
Yeah.
second. Our Christmas queen over here.
I'm
is in
surprised.
last.
I'm surprised I won a Christmas in July game since y'all are super Christmas people.
We do, but you got it right.
I think the trick is maybe to do 1 at a time. I think I was trying for too many at a time.
Oh,
Well,
that's smart. I get that.
I did multiple
I got
too.
all the first letters.
I don't know. It was fun.
Yeah, good. That's a good
all right,
one.
cool.
Congratulations, Joseph.
Thank
you can
you.
play this at home, but you have to prep and make sure
Yeah.
that you have every letter. So remember that. Well, coming up,
I'm going to take my winnings and go.
Coming up, we'll be speaking to a financial advisor with some budgeting tips for families.
And also, I'll be talking more about your forecast, what we're tracking out there. Rain chances for today higher over the next few days. Those details are coming up when we come back. Even though it's wet and soggy, good time to stay inside and play some games.
Good job.
Keeping a close eye on your forecast and still anticipating more of that tropical rain coming into the forecast area for today, but especially higher chances Thursday and Friday. I'll be breaking down all of the details you need to know coming up.
And a Democratic socialist could be the next mayor of New York City. Now congressional Democrats have questions. What was said on Capitol Hill? Straight ahead.
An American Idol music supervisor and her husband are found murdered in their Los Angeles home. I'm Jonathan Hunt. I'll have the details coming up.
First on the Gulf Coast with breaking news and weather. Fox 10 Midday starts now.
Good morning and thanks for joining us on Fox 10 Midday. It's Wednesday, July 16th. I'm Vanessa Pacheco, joined here by meteorologist Jennifer Lambers. Now, it's a nice and sunny day, but that's not going to last too long, right?
Yeah, that is exactly right, Vanessa. We are anticipating more of those changes on the way. This is going to be caused by Invest 93L, pretty much just that tropical area that we're monitoring out there. But here's what it looks like right now. So really looking closer towards Tallahassee, Panama City, Apalachicola area. That's where you can just start to see some of that counterclockwise rotation. That is going to be that broad upper level low that's just causing some of that disruption there, bringing in some increased rain chances. None for us just yet, but we are anticipating more of that rain coverage to begin ramping up later on this afternoon and especially over the next few days. Also starting to see some sogginess just further offshore, but there's that counterclockwise rotation that I was mentioning. Now, the tropical outlook, the National Hurricane Center still has a 40% chance over the next 48 hours and the next 7 days. That next update from them is going to be coming out closer towards 1 o'clock. But one of the things that we're still questioning and keeping a close eye on with this system is how much it's going to be pushing back over open water. It's disrupted right now. It's less organized. It's a little sloppy looking even just because it is situated over land. Once it moves back over the Gulf waters and how further south it'll push, that'll be the big question because then it's going to be moving into a favorable environment, especially just think about how warm the water temperatures are out there. Futurecast models. Really, the placement here is going to be the big question because if it stays just further inland, it's still going to be staying disrupted out there, not quite developing. If it stays closer towards the immediate coastline, it's still going to have a hard chance for it to develop. But if it takes a further dip down towards the south, then that's where it's going to be looking at more of those favorable conditions. So although they still look close together, that exact track will play a vital role in anticipating what's going to be occurring with this system. We'll continue to keep you updated, but regardless of any of that development, it's still going to be increasing our ripcar risk, and it's still going to be a rainmaker out there. Marginal to slight flash flooding risk concerns heading into tomorrow, even higher for some portions across the Gulf Coast as we get closer towards Friday. Our area still in that marginal and that slight flash flood risk. This is going to be from the WPC, the Weather Prediction Center. So do just keep in mind, rain, rain, rain. That's what we're going to start to see over the next few days. Some of the rain showers you see out there could contain some very heavy downpours. Drive carefully out there over the next few days, but I'm going to detail more on this. The timing will even run through Friday on our Futurecast so you get a better idea of what you can expect. All of those details are coming up in just a little bit. Vanessa.
Or cutting the ribbon on a new expansion. Our Stephen Moody will have all the details on that. But first, let's toss things over to Jen.
And taking another look at your forecast, calm and quiet out there for right now. Nice conditions down on Dauphin Island, some calm water, a nice breeze, and hot and toasty out there. Over the next few hours, those temperatures will continue to tick up, and then we start to introduce some rain chances later on this afternoon. I'll be breaking down all of your forecast details and what we're tracking in the tropics. That's coming up when we come back. Well, going ahead and taking another look at your forecast and a live view outside down in Pensacola Beach. And we have calm, quiet water conditions out there. Really, it looks beautiful. Just interesting that we still have a tropical system located further off towards the east. But for right now, things look great out there closer towards our coastal areas. But I am anticipating more of those changes coming into play for this afternoon. So in case you're visiting us, you're planning on doing anything outdoors, now's the time to do it because our rain chances will begin ramping up once we get closer towards 2-3 o'clock heading into this afternoon. But taking a look across the southeast, we still have that broad area of low pressure. It's situated just closer towards Tallahassee, making its way closer towards Panama City. It's located over land, so that's why it's not the most organized system. It's a little sloppy because it is having to interact with land. However, we could possibly see it push back over Gulf waters, move into a favorable environment once we get into the overnight hours. This is still known as Invest 93L. It is not a named system because of the disorganization that we're seeing out there. Sustained winds around 30 miles per hour. There it is, just that center low just located in between Panama City and Tallahassee there. So in case you're going to be heading out traveling east anytime soon, you'll run into some of those rain chances, but expecting more of those to ramp up heading into this afternoon. I'll have a better, closer look at a futurecast just coming up in just a moment. But right now I want to talk about the system as a whole, and there it is where it's situated, but it'll continue to push further off towards the west. Now futurecast models, they still have it pushing back out over the Gulf waters. The big question, how far south is it going to be going? Because that's when it's going to be moving into favorable conditions. It's warm water conditions out there, almost like bath water. And so that's going to be some of the fuel for that system. If it makes its way even further south, sits over the Gulf waters just a little bit off the coast of Louisiana, that's when we could possibly see some more of that development taking place. If it gets its act together well enough, becomes a named system, the next name would be Dexter. After that, anticipating it to push further inland, closer towards coastal Louisiana, but we'll still be seeing some of those impacts as it moves further inland. It's going to be bringing all of that Gulf moisture in behind it. So our rain chances will turn very soggy once we get closer towards tomorrow, but especially on Friday. And we're looking at the chances for some very high rain rates and some stronger thunderstorms out there. Rainfall forecast once we get towards tomorrow, Thursday, and even into Saturday morning. Look at some of these numbers. Panama City closer towards 5 inches. Look at Mobile, but do keep in mind this is just one Futurecast model. It wants to bring in over 6 inches of rainfall. The Futurecast models for the rainfall amounts, they've been going back and forth. They go between 1 to 2 inches to all of a sudden picking up some of those higher numbers, continuing to stay high closer towards coastal Mississippi and southern Louisiana. So if you are traveling towards the weekend, just make sure that you're being careful, especially if you're traveling further out towards the west, especially on Friday or early Saturday morning. Flash flooding will be a concern here locally, especially the further south. You're located closer towards our coastal spots, so we will continue to monitor and keep you updated. May take away, drive carefully if you find yourselves at any of those stronger storms. But rip current risks will also be on the rise by tomorrow and Friday. If you're visiting us, you know someone that's visiting us, no need to cancel those plans. You can still just take a stroll along the beach, enjoy the pool out there, just stay out of the Gulf waters. And especially by Saturday and Sunday, we start to already notice some of those improvements, just not the best over the next 2 days. A live view outside from our Navigator Credit Union camera. It's sunny out there. It's calm. It's quiet. We have calm winds out there. It's just hot. Temperatures closer towards 90 degrees, feeling more like the triple digits. As we get further along into this afternoon, we'll be warming up to the lower to mid 90s, easily feeling well over 100 degrees out there. But let's time things out in our Futurecast. Look closer towards Tallahassee, Panama City, Dothan. That's where we're seeing current rain chances out there. But once we get closer towards 2-3 o'clock, that's when we start to see our rain coverage beginning to ramp up. Heavy downpours, some lightning, that'll be possible in any of these. Drive carefully. Everywhere really looking at a decent shot to at least see a passing shower or thunderstorm for today. But late night plans looking better by 7 and 8 o'clock. Look at that. We turn quiet. So if you have any late night plans, they're looking okay, but we will start to see those rain chances ramping up Thursday and Friday. That's why we do have that storm tracker alert day in place. Summertime pattern resumes by the weekend. I'll break down more of your forecast details coming up in just a little bit. And also taking another look at your forecast, a live view outside down on Orange Beach. What we're starting to see is beautiful water conditions. Really, it looks fantastic out there. If you need something to do, heading on out towards the beach right now would be a fantastic idea. But we will start to notice that rain chances beginning to ramp up this afternoon. Rip current risk turning to high by tomorrow. A lot of changes on the way. I'll be breaking down more of the details you need to know coming up when we come back. Taking another look at your forecast and take a look at this, a nice view out in Destin. You can just start to see Crab Island out there on the horizon. Nice view, quite a few boats getting out there and enjoying some of those conditions, but still anticipating those rain chances to be ramping up heading into this afternoon. So a heads up for all of the beachgoers out there across the Florida Panhandle, across our Baldwin and Mobile County beaches. We will start to see more of those rain showers beginning to ramp up, and also some high rip current risk heading into tomorrow and Friday. Here's a look at what we're tracking. That broad upper level low situated between Panama City and Tallahassee, and it's only going to continue to track further off towards the west. So it's calm, it's quiet for us right now. We're on the better side of any of those tropical systems, but still anticipating some of those changes that will be on the way. National Hurricane Center still just has that 40% chance of development over the next 48 hours and the next 7 days. But our next update from the National Hurricane Center will come out at 1 o'clock, and we'll see what they're thinking, especially with the potential of this system beginning to push a little bit further south back over the Gulf waters. That's where the big question remains. And although those Futurecast models, they're still in agreement of that westerly track, the placement really has that big question there, because if it stays over land, not looking likely for any more of that development. It'll continue to stay disorganized. If it stays closer towards land, it's still going to be facing some of those disruptions. But if it takes that deeper dive further south, it's moving back into that favorable environment and has a much higher chance of becoming a named tropical system. So the potential is still there. It's just dependent upon how far south it'll start to dip back into the Gulf waters. If it does become a tropical named system, the next name would be Dexter, but even then it'll be on the lower tier, that lower side of it, just due to how short it's going to be over the water potentially. Timing things out in our Futurecast. This is going to be the same Futurecast, but it's going to take us into Thursday night. So in case you have Wednesday or Thursday plans, it'll give us a much better idea of what we are anticipating. They'll still start to see some of that counterclockwise rotation. More of those rain bands potentially moving in heading into the early part of this afternoon. Will be turning soggy not too long from now, about 2 to 3 hours. And then we start to notice some of those chances beginning to fizzle out once that sun begins to set. We turn mostly quiet overnight. Some possible sprinkles beginning to move in, especially closer towards the Florida Panhandle. Higher chances for the early morning commuters. If you typically head out the door 4, 5, 6 in the morning, you might just start to see some of those passing showers. Higher chances right along the immediate coastline. And this is going to be the look heading into all of tomorrow. Just more of those showers, those storms beginning to lift up from the southeast there, just beginning to push in, bringing in more of that Gulf moisture. Those winds will be breezy out of the south. That's what's leading to that increase in rip current risk, and it only continues throughout the day. So if you notice, still some breaks in the coverage, but still noticing more of those showers and storms beginning to push in, things beginning to fizzle out later on in the evening. Rainfall forecast, flash flooding will still be a concern for portions of the Gulf Coast. High rain rates all across our area. So in case you're traveling by Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, just be cautious, just as we could see some of that flash flooding. If you can't see the roadway in front of you, turn around, find a different alternative, because we could see some of those rain rates a little higher in some of those isolated showers. As mentioned, rip current risk high tomorrow and Friday. That's going to be one of the biggest impacts that we see. Rain, rip currents. Regardless of any development, it's a tropical system in the Gulf. So it's just something that we typically see once that happens. But even then, although we have rain chances for today, it's going to be hot and steamy out there. Forecasted heat indices continuing well into the triple digits. We'll start to notice those go down by Thursday and Friday, but the trade-off, rain chances go up, maxing out mid to upper 80s Thursday and Friday. Storm tracker alert days are in place just due to the rip currents and the increased rain chances. We resume our regular summertime pattern especially by the second half of the weekend and to start off for next week. I'll talk more about your forecast coming up in just a little bit. Vanessa.
Welcome back. Okay, so a land artist creates an image of Pope Leo XIV by using his tractor to carve his likeness into his field in northern Italy.
Artist Dario Gambarin jumped into his red tractor to trace the outline of the pontiff on his 270,000 square foot field.
Look at that. So he wrote the words "Peace in the world" next to Leo's portrait.
Gambarin left the green grass on Leo's face, calling the creation the, quote, green pope.
So he has drawn many important political and historic figures in his field,
such as Pope Francis, former President Barack Obama, Greta Thunberg, and Nelson Mandela.
That is some talent right there.
That is.
What in the world? How do you even do that?
It's amazing what the folks out there can do.
Okay, so listen to this next one. Nothing says summer like a hot dog, a bun, and a picnic, or even a baseball game.
Oh, yes, please. Today is the day to enjoy all of that because it is National Hot Dog Day.
So it is observed every year on the third Wednesday in July, which is National Hot Dog Month.
Hey, and as everyone knows, you can enhance this summertime staple with relish, mustard, or any number of other toppings.
So if you're wondering, the most popular mustard edges out ketchup, and that's according to the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council.
The group says Americans eat 7 billion hot dogs through the summer season between Memorial Day and Labor Day.
So Jen, I'm wondering, which is your favorite way to enjoy a hot dog?
I have not been that adventurous in my hot dog eating.
Okay.
I would say ketchup and mustard is my go-to.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it just kind of varies on where you're at.
Yeah.
So if it's somewhere like, even I've done like bowling alley, it'll just be a hot dog with some mustard. Now, if I'm at home, I like a chili cheese dog.
It's been a hot minute since I've had a chili
Really?
cheese dog. It is.
It was something so simple that my mom just provided for us. That way, when we came from home, we could just make it ourselves. So
Yeah.
chili cheese hot dog was the easiest, but they're so good.
They are. I think my go-to is always at Sam's Club or Costco. That's what I
So
gotta get.
there's a debate that we were talking about during the break, and some people, not to mention our producer, was saying at a certain age, you shouldn't be able to put ketchup in your hot dog. What do you agree, disagree?
Disagree. Ketchup all day, every day on my hot dog.
Okay, you heard it here. I'm wondering what people think. I kind of like let go of the ketchup at a certain age on like hot dogs and stuff like that. So I put mustard if I have that option.
Yeah.
Relish maybe.
I think it's my staple on that.
Yeah. You can't go wrong. I feel like
I'm here for the
traditionally you
ketchup.
see, okay, ketchup. I'm gonna go mustard, but she's going with the ketchup. And she puts mustard too.
I do both.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Huh. So you're never too old to have your
Never
hot
too
dog
old.
with ketchup.
Not at all.
You heard it here. All right. Well, we still have more after the break. Right now, we're taking a live look out there at
Dauphin Island,
Yes.
looking beautiful out there. We got little screens in here, but we're seeing some sunny conditions out there, and some rain is on the way. I'll have a final look at your forecast coming up after this.
Oh, I don't know what that last one looks like had fries on it. I don't know.
I said, do you have a favorite fair food?
I go straight to the turkey leg. I don't know if that's a fair
Oh,
food,
it
but I just go
is.
straight to the turkey leg.
No, it's been a while since I've had one.
I know, I miss it.
I'm funnel cakes every
Oh,
single time.
Have to. That's
Yeah.
dessert, but I have to
Yeah.
have something savory first.
I like the way you think that. I'd go for the corn
That's why
dog.
we're
I think.
friends. That's why we're
Exactly. Well, let's go ahead and take a final look at your forecast. And so we still have Invest 93L. We are expecting the next update from the National Hurricane Center to come out at 1 o'clock. We will have those updates available for you at fox10tv.com after 1 o'clock when we go ahead and update our web article there. That way you know all of the latest changes. We'll also have a forecast video up there for you as well. So we're just about an hour and 5 minutes away from the next update of if we could see if it's getting stronger or if they've upped the chances for development. Timing things out on our future cast. We're starting off for this morning. Look at the counterclockwise rotation as it tracks further across southeast Alabama, but we will notice more of those rain chances beginning to increase heading into this afternoon. It's not going to last all night. Wednesday night plans, you're looking okay. I know that we have some events going on out there. We have a great show happening down at the wharf. It's looking better. Will start to clear out by then. Just be cautious that some of those downpours could be heavy at times. Flash flooding will be a concern over the next few days. And then rain chances heading into tomorrow. Everywhere is looking at a decent chance to see at least one passing shower or thunderstorm. It's going to be pretty scattered though, so there will be breaks in the rain coverage. All of this lifting up from the southeast. Those winds will be breezy out of the south, so that's going to be leading to increased rip current risk. But look at the coverage there. Again, it's not widespread. There's breaks in what's going on. So not an all-day washout, but we still have those rain chances high as everywhere is looking at a decent chance to see one of the passing showers. Higher chances closer towards the immediate coastline. Storm tracker alert days in place for Thursday and Friday, mainly because of the rip current risk. Please be cautious out there. If you run into any tourists, visitors that are heading on out towards the beach, remind them stay out of the Gulf waters Thursday and Friday. We'll start to see improvements by Saturday and Sunday, so just wait it out. Increased rain chances come into play on Friday. As always, we'll keep you updated right here on Fox 10.
A good time to download that weather app.
That's exactly right.
It's so helpful. In the mornings, I love those push alerts to kind of give me an idea of what to expect.
Yep.
And tomorrow and Friday, we'll need it for sure.
You'll need it, and the built-in Futurecast.
All right, guys. See you later.